And just right now, the people seeing you. Hello everyone, hello, assalamu alaikum to all the people. Welcome to our stream, the first episode. Sorry, I will start in Arabic, Mani, for the people there.
Please. يلا يلا.
السلام عليكم. حياكم الله جميعا في الحلقة الأولى من سهرة رمضانية. منورين جميعا يا حبايب. شكرا لكم على حضوركم. اعتذر تأخرنا but ماني كان مع والدي في المستشفى فتأخرنا شوية في الوقت، لكن احنا حاليا لايف. حياكم الله جميعا. Welcome Mani to our first episode in our holy month Ramadan. Welcome Mani.
What an honor. What an honor to be in your first episode. Awesome. Thank you.
It's honor for us.
The honor is ours.
And my co-host, like every year, the sixth year in the row, Mixo.
As well.
6 years in a row.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is our sixth year, and your second year with us also. Last year will be with us, and I think the third episode last year, and it was a good episode. I think I don't know if
No,
people like
was
it or
amazing.
not.
It was amazing episode.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, Manny. Now you are my enemy in this year. Like not like last year. This year you take
learned, though.
my baby.
You learned.
You take my baby.
I take your baby? Which one? Oh,
Uh,
I'm talking about this
which
baby?
Oh.
Oh, this little
Let's
baby
go.
right here.
Yeah.
It's back at it's here at home here in Florida, Orlando.
Mm,
So
Yeah.
yeah, you guys
I want to take
you gotta
it.
come and get it, or I can
I-
go over there and defend it. Either way, we'll have fun. You learned your
Yeah.
lesson. You saw not to mess with me. And,
Yeah.
but hey, I hope you got smarter, and I don't mind giving you another shot. So I'm ready. Whenever
We will
you
take
are.
it next shot. We will take it.
Oh,
We'll take
I
it.
have only
alright.
I have only one question. How's Nawaf as a
please.
base?
What's up?
How's Nawaf as a base for a wrestler?
Good. Awesome. Yeah, pretty cool. Awesome. Having fun. That's all that matters. As long as we all have fun. Oh,
Yeah. See, outside all the the fire between us, but
Yes.
I was enjoying the match. To be honest with you,
It was fun,
yeah.
yes.
It was like
I had a lot of fun.
yeah.
The crowd loved it. They were so loud, screaming, and that motivates me too. And it gives me energy and fire because in the ring, I mean, you can see you for yourself. It wasn't that easy. It's a fight, and we're competing for the championship. And I gave it my all, and the crowd, lucha too. That I feed off of that too. That energy, that
Mm.
power, yes, and that keeps me going. The same with Lince, man. That kept him going too. So we're a good
Yeah.
team.
Mm.
And now, speaking of Lince, congratulations to him. And now he's an NXT coach. He's the best coach, and he's awesome. Tag team,
Great.
awesome tag team champion with
Yeah.
me. But you know what? The beauty thing that I was telling you earlier that there's 3 members in our group. So yeah. So don't worry about Lince. Lince is all good. He's passing it to Gran Metalik, known as Metalik now. Máscara Dorada in Mexico and New Japan. He's been all over the world too. Great success he's had, and he's still having. And now we're gonna come home to SPW and defend these babies.
Oh, we'll see about that one. By
There
the
you
way,
go. Let's
congrats,
go. We're
congrats,
ready.
congrats for Grand Metallic. Sorry for Lancy, and we hope to see. Yeah, we hope to see Grand Metallic.
Oh
Yeah, in
He
Saudi.
knows. He knows. I talked to him. He knows. He's excited and
Yeah.
he's ready. So
I think he
I'm
came
getting
before. I
excited.
think he came before the Saudi with WWE. I think.
Yes, the Saudi.
Yes.
Yes, all 3 of
Uh,
us.
I think it
All
was
3
the
of us
match
were there.
against Lars
Against
Sullivan.
Lars Sullivan.
Lars Sullivan. Yeah.
Yeah, Lars. That was
Jeddah.
the last time.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Huge, huge.
Stadium.
The atmosphere, the scene, everything. I remember it was so hot. That day. It was mega
That day
hot.
that day I was sweating.
Sweaty day.
And we didn't even like. Usually we pull like either like cocoa butter or sometimes
Oh.
lotion. Just to. We didn't need nothing. It was our sweat making it shine. That's how hot
It was in my city, in my city, Jeddah.
Yeah.
It was in
Yeah,
Jeddah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, but
Yeah.
you know what? It was awesome. I had a great time. Every time I go over there, I love flying far distance, and that's one of my favorite spots. I like again, like I've always been saying, Saudi Arabia is the new future. It's the
Yeah.
future.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know, so Now everybody's talking about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go
Yeah.
over there. WWE now is doing major, big things over there. So
The Royal Rumble next
Next
the
year
year.
will be
Royal
in
Rumble.
Saudi. Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
you did
Yeah.
post that, right? I saw that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
By the way, I don't know if you know that or not, but your match against Lars Sullivan, the
yes.
crowd there was more than 60,000
Wow,
in the stadium.
man.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
I was one of them.
Yeah.
Nawaf too.
Yeah.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
so cool,
Yeah.
man.
It
Oh,
was a
geez.
sold out stadium. That's the biggest stadium in Saudi. It's called King Abdulaziz.
Wow.
King Abdullah, sorry. King Abdullah
Yeah.
Stadium.
Now in
Wow. You know,
Yeah.
Makkah,
I
Yeah.
knew,
visit it.
I knew there was a lot of people, but true fact about me, I
Mm.
am blind. I can't really see. I wear glasses, but I can
Yeah.
see the ring. I can see my opponent,
Mm.
and in the ring, I get lost. I feel like I'm in my own world. But when I watch myself on TV, I don't even feel that's me. I feel that's somebody else in there. I'm like, wow. But now you're telling me there was that many people that saw my match. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And if I would have known then, I probably would have been more nervous.
Yeah.
The nerves never go away, but
Yeah.
I need those
Yeah.
nerves to keep me going.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you faced Ryback at Mania. It was
Yeah.
almost
Oh, yes.
Mm.
17,000.
Yeah.
AT&T Stadium. Oof.
Yeah.
Texas, bro. That was awesome. I believe it was like
Did you feel the
120.
atmosphere back then?
Oh, yes. Again, the people were there, but I was focused on my opponent and focused on the energy. But again, now when I go back and watch it and I look at the people, I'm like, whoa, that was a lot of people. It was like I believe like 120 something thousand people. It
Yeah.
was
It's
like,
32, yeah? I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
something like
WrestleMania
that.
I
32.
think almost 100, yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit,
just the crowd.
Mania is different,
103,
yeah.
I think.
Uh, Mania is different.
Wow. Again, like I've always said to everybody, the fans, without them, there's no us. There's no this, there's
Mm.
no there was no Calisto, no Samurai del Sol, nobody.
Yeah.
The fans makes us, and my lucha, it was because of the fans. And I just, true fact, I did it as a funny comedy,
Mm.
as a joke. But then I saw it working all around me, the lucha right before WWE, when I first started the lucha chant. It was a fun game, but I just wanted to have fun, and that's how things connect, and that's how things happen when you have fun and you stop thinking about making it seem like work. No, just have fun, let it
Yeah.
flow, and things will come. And lucha exploded. So and I took it all the way to WWE, and now all the way to SPW. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. See,
Amazing.
I start as a fan. I think all of us starting wrestling as a fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a big Undertaker and Kane fan.
Okay, you started with the
The
big
Yeah.
big
dogs.
guys.
The big dudes,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, besides Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, all the Latino
Latinos, yeah.
legends. Yeah, my very first match when I first saw WWF at that time, long time ago,
Yeah.
Undertaker versus Yokozuna. The
Oh.
storyline, the the characters, it's just like it just blew me away because I was used to just watching Lucha Libre in Mexico
Okay.
when I was first living in Mexico for like 5 years, and then I moved to Chicago. That's when I first saw WWF at that time. Now WWE,
Lovely, yeah.
and now it's like it's beyond. It's exploding. It's like at another level. Now they're on Netflix. Things are way different. All of my friends are still there. I still hung out with a couple of my friends. I still talk to Apollo, the Usos. I mean, they're all my friends. They're family. I kind of grew
Yeah.
up with them too. On the road.
Your
So
dream match from last year is now there.
Yeah, he talk about Raw on
yeah, there
Netflix,
you
yeah.
go.
You talk about Raw on Netflix, and you know who do you his debut in Raw on Netflix? Your
Oh
enemy.
yes, yes.
Your
Yeah.
dream match.
Your
You
dream match
said to
also,
us
yeah.
mask versus mask.
Mask, yeah.
My dream match.
Penta.
Oh man.
Huh?
You know what? I'm very happy for Penta. Penta.
Mm.
We wrestled right before he got signed. Not too long ago. It was in Guadalajara, Mexico, 1-on-1 because we needed to have that match before
Mm.
anything. And I just wanted to do it. And it wasn't on TV, of course. It wasn't in front of a big crowd, which I wanted to, but our story's still there. And I've always compared the story Spider-Man versus Venom. Penta's Venom. I'm the
Yes.
Spider-Man. It's kind of the same
Yeah.
story, the same aggression, but that's why we have the same style mask. But I'm very happy for him. He's gonna grow, and he is growing already as
Yeah.
with the experience with WWE style. His Cero Miedo, he made it grow
Mm.
just like my Lucha. It was a blessing for him that I left AAA and I went to WWE because I was supposed to demask him and no more Penta, and he made it work out. We went to Lucha Underground. I left so many projects
Nice.
on the table when I left for WWE. First was Lucha Underground project. It was supposed to
Yeah.
be me. I was supposed to tell my story with Penta and Lucha Underground a long time ago. The Lucha Underground project was told to me long time ago. Of course, before it started. Yeah, there was plans there. There were so many things I was gonna do. New Japan or Super Juniors tournament. I was supposed to be on that one too.
Okay.
The Dragon Gate USA, still with Evolve at that time. So many projects that I left on the table, but I'm happy I took this route and went to WWE because I would not be here as SPW champion right now, representing
Yeah.
you guys and representing everybody in the lucha world. Lucha. I made it more worldwide. So, and I'm kind of glad that I took that route, and now Penta's taking over, and he's gonna create his own story.
As they say, never say never.
Never
Never
say
say
Never say
never.
never.
Yeah,
never.
that is true
Yeah.
because I'm still good. I'm good to go. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm traveling all over the world, and I'm going to India soon. I'm going to Glasgow coming up. Yeah, so there's so many things I still want to do. I want to stay prepared, of course. Always stay prepared. My health, my fitness, everything, my mental state. Yeah, it's just part of life that it just keeps us going, so we just got to stay motivated,
Yeah.
always lucha,
Yeah.
keep fighting.
And yeah,
So
Benta is one of the highest seller in WWE. His mask,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
His
yeah,
like
mask now is number one in
exactly.
yeah,
selling.
So now and it's awesome because again, like I talked about, things are way different now. Netflix is there now. They
yeah,
have sponsorships on the mat. Everything changed once I left because it was the old school way at the time. Well, when I was there, it was still kind of the WWE network kind of, and then after that, it
Yeah.
left, and then just things kind of stayed
It
the same in
changed
a
to
way. But
Peacock
now,
now.
yeah, so now
a
things
lot
are
of things
way
has
different.
changed. You see last Sunday, a lot of
Yeah,
things
yeah,
changed.
yeah.
A
You,
lot of
you,
things
A lot
changed.
of
Ricky
things.
Cena,
then
man.
you see Elimination Chamber.
Wow,
That's
Yeah.
how it
Elimination
goes.
Chamber, man, that was like
After the
again,
chamber,
yeah,
Heel John Cena,
What do you think about that? What
man.
happened in Sunday and seeing a heel turn against Cody Rhodes?
almost 22 years
Yeah.
since he.
Do you
Right.
think that will happen before
You
it
know
will
what?
happen?
I don't know. Well, I mean, he was a little crazy with us as Juan Cena.
Juan
Like he likes to
Cena.
Juan
party. He
Cena, I
likes,
remember.
yeah, Juan Cena's still a party animal, man. But he was a little crazy dude, man. He said "lucha cabron," like man. He just hyped us up. So, yeah, Juan Cena. Uh, in a way, I kind of feel he might have, yeah, because he's a little crazy too. So he showed it right there as Juan Cena, and he partied with us. But
Mm.
that's awesome, man. It's awesome, pretty cool. Like I did not expected it, but in a way, deep down, in a way, I feel like I wanted it to happen, and it did. I don't know. It's just so many ways, and like I just like I felt like it was overdue, or I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. See, for
I've been
me, yeah,
waiting for years
yeah,
for
Right? I think
that
everybody's
turn.
been waiting for years for this heel turn, and it happened at the perfect time.
yeah.
That's all I
And
can say. It happened
the
at the
last time is
perfect
now.
time. Exactly.
Yeah, the last time
Yeah.
is now.
Yeah.
The
We
funny
really
thing when I
needed it.
see all these memes, like I think Lucha Libre Online, good friends of mine. I'm always
Our my
tagging them
friend
on
also. Yeah.
Instagram.
Ours too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, they posted a picture of of Cena. It says "F them kids." I'm like, oh man, that has to be a shirt right there. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think
Like
that's what WWE
wow.
do a trademark for like against the sorry make a wish. I think break a wish.
Make a
Break a
wish.
wish?
Break a wish. Yeah, they do
They
trademark for
trademark.
this one. Yeah, yeah, for this
They.
one.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god. I
uh,
just thought that was funny. Like now
yeah,
there's gonna be memes everywhere, and like
yeah. Now we
so
can
many
see
people
him
working on
maybe.
memes. Of course, you know, you never know. Yeah, you never know. So
For me, I want to
WWE is
see
always
him in
full of
another
surprises.
gear.
There you go.
Yeah,
it's
it will be amazing.
It'll be awesome. I
Yeah.
mean, like again, WWE is full of surprises. You never know. You just never know. So that's why I like it. It's growing. It's evolving. Triple H is doing an amazing job. Man, it's just changing the world. Evolution. Evolution is now. And again, like I keep saying, Saudi Arabia is the future. So you never
Yeah.
know what WWE, what big event. Who knows? WrestleMania, Saudi Arabia. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Some people ask me about which the best crowd you wrestle front of.
Oh,
Macau?
the best crowd I've been
Ah,
wrestled in front
crowd.
of.
Yeah.
I mean Texas, of course, against
Ah,
Ryback. That was awesome. Spain, Saudi,
okay.
India.
At least in the top three.
Man, yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just Oh, I went to I recently went to Chile. Actually,
I see.
Metallic is going to Chile this week coming up, and man, the crowd there is amazing too. And I just forgot how loud they were too. It's just like
Mm,
it surprises me too. Like there are so many big fans in outside the U.S. and
yeah.
outside the U.S. is my favorite, to be honest, to wrestle because
Yeah.
I can see and feel the passion of everybody and just everybody's intrigued. Everybody's within. They just get so stuck
Yeah.
in the story and the match and everything that we do. It's yeah, it's very fun. But of course, U.S. You know,
Uh,
Texas,
even
Chicago, my hometown. You know,
yeah.
Florida. There's so
WWE
much
understand
wrestling.
that one that the worldwide crowd now it's more have
Cheer more.
more passion to
Yeah.
the shows.
Yep.
Okay,
Like
the
France last
US
year.
crowd, yeah, they feel like okay, we get 35 or
They,
Well, it's because
40
I
it's
WrestleMania.
think,
because
Yeah,
in the U.S. they've seen everything. They've
yeah,
I
seen
think
mm,
the
everything.
US, the US think that they have it for granted. That's why they not cheer that much. But when they go outside, like France last year,
Yeah,
Jeddah last
France.
year, yeah,
Yes,
and Riyadh too,
yeah.
the crowd
Riyadh.
was
Now we know
burning.
Very.
the next three shows for WWE Raw all will be
Mhm.
outside of USA.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. You
yeah,
see, they see it.
yeah,
So
they they all gonna
it's
be
pretty good.
on
yeah.
I think the UK,
UK and
The
I
UK,
think
Glasgow,
Glasgow. Yeah,
Glasgow.
and
yeah,
Oh,
Wales.
nice.
yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Mm.
And again, like they're doing big things. And Japan, I forgot about Japan too. That's one of my favorite spots to wrestle too,
Yeah.
besides Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I think those are my two favorite too. Yeah,
You
Saudi
know,
Arabia, Japan.
I agree with you.
Um,
Your answer. Yeah. See, I will tell you something. I don't know if you heard about this thing or no, but when WWE start to do shows in Saudi Arabia,
mhm,
2018, all people in Twitter, like people from USA and these countries, they're saying, "Oh, why you go to this people? Go to the sand in." This
mhm.
racist words they are saying about Arabs and these things. Uh, I think now after like how many years? 7 years, almost 7 years. Shows in Saudi Arabia, people
Mhm,
understand that they are wrong about what they are thinking about Arabs or
mhm.
Saudis. Now they understand
Well,
they are people who have knowledge about wrestling, have knowledge and
mhm,
passion about what they are doing. Now we see
mhm,
in Saudi there's a federation there, the SPW. In UAE there's the XB. In all the
mhm,
countries in Arab they have like small federation or indies. You can say it like this.
mhm.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, for me, I didn't really hear much about that besides the news, the propaganda, the news, all the politics and stuff. I don't listen to that. I just focus on the sport and sport only. When I first went to Saudi Arabia, I think it was maybe 2017, 18, maybe.
Uh,
I think.
You come before 2015 in Jeddah. Before you
Yeah, there you
coming.
go. In Jeddah,
Yeah,
it was
2015.
way different. Yes, so many rules, which I totally respect. And to me, it's exciting. For me,
Mm.
it's exciting to see a new world, a place that I've never been. And that was my first time. I actually got to jet ski the first time,
Yeah.
at the Red Sea, and that was pretty cool. It was awesome. I think I had to wear a shirt at the time. There were just so many rules, but you know what? At the same time, I was just so excited to experience a new world. new rules, and just wanted to be a part of it. Now every year it's just, I guess now it changed, and now there's
We're
different
adapting
rules,
right
and
now.
yeah, and like everybody loves wrestling. Everywhere where I go and wrestle around the world, we all it's like we all connect. Just like food, everybody loves food.
Yeah.
Everybody loves wrestling. Nobody hates wrestling. Everybody
Yeah.
loves it. So it's
Mm.
like an action movie too. Like we watch action movies. We just want to be entertained. We want to be a part of it too. We want to be connected. So that's one thing that I notice when I wrestle all over the world. That wrestling brings us all together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
it's
you see
united.
people when we go in that show, we go to Starbucks, me and you and Marty and Lindsay.
Yeah,
You see all people
I
coming to you to take picture when the show will be, and they ask about everything. You want to see the in wrestling show, you know?
it was awesome. Like I love people. They come up to me and ask me questions, and they ask me questions why the mask, and I have an answer to everything. Why? Because I lived it, I've experienced it, and I know about it.
Mm.
And I love when people ask me um, about wrestling, lucha libre, what are the differences and everything. I explained it all to the T, and it's not easy. I tell them it's not easy. It's a hard sport. You just got to be passionate about it, just like baseball, football, in all
Mm.
sports. People, when they are passionate about it, you're
Yeah.
good. You get picked up, and then you get to travel the world and wrestle or compete against the best. And that's what I've done, and I love talking to my fans about it, and I love answering all the questions and taking as much pictures as
Yeah.
you want, because at the end of the day, we're all fans.
Yeah.
It's funny. A true fact. There was a convention, a horror movie convention. I love horror movies, and as you can see, I got a whole bunch of Chuckies and stuff. So speaking of
Mm.
Chucky, that kid, that the first movie, I don't know if you ever seen Child's Play.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little kid, now grown up as Andy Barkley, the character. I
Mm.
got super nervous. I'm like, oh wow, oh my God, there he is. I grew up watching him. At the end of the day, what I'm saying, we're all fans, and I don't mind taking pictures with fans. I don't mind asking me questions. So I put myself in their shoes, like, yeah, because I don't know what they feel. I feel what I'm doing. Just wrestling, lucha. I still want to be the best. I'm still trying to get better, but they have a different eye set because they see me on TV. They've seen what I've done. They see my accomplishments, and they have a different view than what I see. And that's why I love taking time to answer their questions, take all the pictures they want, because I know how it feels to be a fan you
Yeah.
know
Mm.
um so that's something that I connect with them, and I connect with yeah, with everybody. So it's just wrestling brings us all together, and we're all fans at the end of the day, and I'm still a fan. So yeah, even I
Yeah.
mean, meeting Undertaker, and when I first got up to the main roster, I got used to hiding my excitement. And one thing I
Mm.
regret is not taking pictures. I really don't like. Yeah, I mean, unless they ask me, hey, let's take a picture together. We're at the bus or on tour or something. Oh yeah, cool. I forget because I was always on work mode. Work, work,
Yeah.
work, work, work. What am I going? What am I doing next? What's my diet? When am I gonna work out? This and that. So my mind's always racing. As you can tell, I'm talking fast, so that's how my mind works. I'm always,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please stop me if I'm talking too
No, no, no,
No, no,
just
no.
you are enjoying. You are
We love it
enjoying.
actually.
Yeah.
much.
You
Oh
do
man.
our work for us.
Yeah.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go.
See,
You don't have to do anything. Let me do
yeah,
all the talking.
when I
You dope.
announce,
Yeah.
yeah,
You dope.
when I announce about your name that you will be with us in as a guest, all people
Yes.
ask me one question. I think that's the most questions repeat to my in my DMs, in my Twitter, in my Instagram. They're asking, in WrestleMania 32, you faced Ryback in that WrestleMania, and
In
this
front of
WrestleMania, yeah,
100,000.
this WrestleMania coming after
Oh yeah.
what the news coming behind Ryback and CM Punk. You know the news coming
What do
that
I think about it?
yeah, and I'll be able
Well,
to say I think that what you think when they are say, oh, you will face Ryback in WrestleMania. What do you think when you heard about that?
when I first started working with Ryback, um, he was nothing but cool with me.
Yeah.
He was already he already had his plans. He was on his way out. He had a date when he was on his way out. So till that date, the final day, of him, his departure, he's we had a great talk, and he said, "Hey, let's just have fun. Let's show them what we can do." I'm like,
Mhm.
"You sure? Let's have fun." Like, all right, let's do everything. All right, cool. And man, we just clicked, and we just had really good chemistry. Like,
Was a
man,
good
like,
match,
all
yeah.
right, cool. And with and us, like, we don't even have to think, because I feel like he thought what I wanted to do, like in the ring while we're wrestling. He knows what I want to do, and I know what he wants to do. So that was an awesome, perfect big guy versus small guy, David and Goliath story
Yeah.
right there. Our height, our weight, our strength, our arm length, everything. They put it to the T at the day at WrestleMania. And man, it was a big moment for me, and it was so fun working with him. I didn't get hurt. It was awesome. Everybody was having fun. The crowd loved it. The producers loved it. Vince loved it. Everything, man, it was great. And I continued my feud with him till all the way to Fastlane. That was his final pay per view with me. I believe, it has like 27 million views on YouTube.
Ooh.
Our match,
Oh,
like our small clip. Yeah, so and
that's
it keeps getting
huge.
played over and over. I'm like, man, like, and I still watch it back. I'm like, wow, I had a lot of energy that day. I'm like, I'm trying to remember, what did I eat? Because I had
Reminiscing.
like a because I usually like having fruit, most like a banana, because it has potassium and I don't cramp up. I just try to always focus on my health and what gives me energy. Because before, I used to drink too much coffee and I'm like cramping up in the ring. I'm like, ow, my back, what the? So I was always cramping, and I don't
Mm.
know if there's moments when I'm doing this in the ropes, because I'm trying
Yeah.
to release my cramps, and I'm like, oh, too much coffee, too much coffee.
Yeah.
Gotta calm down. And yeah, that day in the fast lane, our final match with him, man, he congratulated me. I still talk to him to this day. So he's awesome. He has his new business, his feed me more
Supplement.
products, his supplements. He's doing great, and I'm very proud of him. And I can see he wants to come back. He's hungry. He's always hungry, and he still looks great. And
Yeah.
that's a really good motivation. I
Do
mean,
you
he's
think
still
that
the big
he
guy.
he get bad picture about he get a bad picture from the people? He's not bad like what the people saying about him.
He was great to me. I personally haven't hung out with him and anything like that, but like with I experience with Ryback, he was nothing but cool with me. He was so awesome. We laughed, and man, he even gave me tips about working out, about my health status too. Like, he helped me with that too. Yeah, he's such a great guy. He's awesome. He was a great opponent, and a great friend.
Yeah, I just want to ask sensitive thing. This is what I want to, because all people saying, okay, he's doing a lot of botches. He's
It's
slow
not
in the
about
ring.
watches.
Yeah, he's
They
not
say
safe.
that
Yeah, he's
he
not
is
safe.
stiff in
Yeah,
the ring.
yeah, and he's
That
not safe.
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like, look at Japanese wrestling. That's
Yeah,
stiff. I mean, look at
that's stiff as hell.
European wrestling. That's stiff.
Mm.
I've seen Canadian too styles too. They're stiff too.
Kevin Sammy,
Um,
huh?
there's I'll tell you this. There's
Mm,
safe stiff and there's
mm,
unsafe stiff. And
mm.
I've had both experiences. And
Okay.
right back, just like Sheamus, just like Rusev, Alberto
Safe
Del
stiff.
Rio, they're all safe stiff, man. And funny thing about me, um, when I'm in the ring or we're doing live events, and I was just overworked so much. Even the coffee wasn't helping. I was like kind of, I felt like I was kind of like dazing out a little bit, like come on, like
Mm,
sleeping a little bit,
mm.
waiting for the hot tag or something, or on a singles match, whatever. I tell my opponent, hey, chop me, please, hit me, please, wake me up. Ooh,
Okay, drink.
ooh,
No.
yes. And then I get that rush. Then I get that fire. Ooh. And I'm like, please chop me, because I love it and I hate it, but I love
Mm.
But
so I'm like, oh, please chop
yeah,
me.
Gunther or
So
Fighter,
again,
yeah.
in wrestling, it's not ballet. I mean, even though the moves that we do are pretty and dangerous too. But I mean, we're not like, oh, please don't hit me.
You're not
Then
teaching
you're in the
cheese,
wrong
yeah.
sport. You're in
You're-
the wrong sport. So,
Yeah.
the people that are talking about right now, he's being talked about.
Hmm.
He's making noise. No matter what, good or bad, what people talk about right back, they're still talking about him, and he's doing his
So
job.
the next question
Uh,
is from Nawab.
by the way, thank you for.
Okay,
There
have
is one
you
guy, yeah.
ever
Sorry, but there is one guy he do rate. Thank you, محمد. شكرا على الريد حبيبي. أبو حميد شكرا على الريد. Sorry.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
thank you,
Let's
Ahmed.
continue. Yeah,
thank you, Javi.
yeah.
Uh, the question right now is from Nawab. Have you ever taken a chop from Walter or Gunther?
Gunther.
No, but I've taken chops
From
that are
Penta?
harder hitting like Walter. You think Walter's chop is hard?
You know,
Penta's
You gotta
harder, I think.
you amigo, you gotta go to Mexico.
yeah.
Now the chops there.
You know, by the way,
Wow.
Gunther said about this thing. He said the toughest shot I take in my life, it's from Benta. That's what he's saying.
Oh yes, I've taken
How
a
was
chop
the
from
chop
Penta,
in the
and
last match before he signed?
yeah.
oh man, I've taken a chop from Phoenix too. Ray
Oh my
Phoenix.
god. Phoenix chop like this, man.
No, his chops. I mean, like there's a saying: you hit me hard, I'm gonna hit you harder. You hit me harder, I'm gonna hit you more harder. So we had a good friendly competition. Back in 2011, 2010. It was not 2011, 2012 ish too. Me, Penta, Ray Phoenix always wrestled, and we've always trained together too.
Yeah.
We had the same trainer that passed away a couple years ago. Great trainer, named by he goes by the name of Grand Apache, legend in AAA, and he was a great teacher. Always at the end of class was me, Penta, and Phoenix. Always training, and we stayed there late, just training. I could do this better. No, I could do this better. But you know what? That's how it made us good. That's how it prepared us to be
Yeah.
good. And Ray Phoenix has a different style. He's an awesome high flyer. There's different
Amazing.
types of high flyers. Benta is an he's a high flyer too, but he's a different style.
Powerhouse. He's
It's a
more
different
of a
style,
powerhouse.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
lucha libre, luchadors, they all have different styles, just like Lince, Metallic, me. We all have different styles, but you know what? What matters is when we connect to the crowd, and the crowd gets invested, and they see the different styles that we have, and we put those styles in one. It creates magic, and that's what we were doing every day after practice. We stayed extra time to see what new moves we can do using Penta, what we can do to wow the crowd. How else can we move our bodies in the air? It's just within
Yeah.
seconds, just stalling in the air. So we always try
Mm.
to test each other, and we one up each other. Always like, I could do this better. No, I could do it. But you know what? Again, that made us better. And Ray Phoenix, Penta, and they're successful. Their
Yeah.
success is gonna grow more, and hopefully I can meet them again too in the company. So you
Yeah.
never,
Phoenix
like
he
like
going
you
to
said,
WWE
never
now.
say never.
Right.
Phoenix now he going to WWE. Today the news coming that he
Yeah,
already.
Phoenix
Okay,
is now
cool.
free from AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. If he goes there, awesome, man. Nothing. Wish him nothing but the best.
We need
He's gonna be with his brother Penta,
we need a
and
match between you and him before he goes to
ooh, I would
WWE.
love it. If you search old Samurai Doso YouTube videos, you can see me wrestle Penta, wrestle Phoenix, even Joaquin, Michael Perez, his name,
Yeah.
Zima
Yeah.
Ion. He
LWO.
went by the name. He's a good old friend of mine too.
Mm.
Raul Mendoza. He used
I
to have a
Mendoza.
mask before.
Yes.
He went by the name Tribal,
Yeah.
and his mask is pretty cool. Like last time I saw him there, he was with his mask, and then without his mask, and now with LWO with Ray,
Yeah.
and yeah,
There's now
yeah.
a
So I have
lot
so
of
much history
Latinos.
with
Yeah.
everybody.
There's now a lot of
Every
Latinos.
Latino that's there, I have so much history with them.
Humberto Carrillo, Uncle Garza, I think.
Garza, oh Garza
Garza
too,
is
Yeah.
amazing.
awesome. He's
He
awesome.
have the aura, Garza.
Yes, he has the
He's
aura.
a
He carries
superstar.
himself. Same as Humberto, they're a good team, and I
Yeah.
love the fact that they have that symbol Perros del Mal. I don't
Yeah.
know if you know that group. Yeah, that group
Mm.
is legend. So I love the fact that they're displaying their um, their old style, their old image of the Perros del Mal, and I love that they're paying tribute to that. And every time I see that Perros del Mal kind of that scratch on the chest. It reminds me of one true legend too.
Mm.
That's just the one that passed away and with I'm having a blank right now. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
No, 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 no,
Uh,
no.
Perro Aguayo. El Perro
Mm.
Aguayo. He, I believe he was like, I would say he was like the Dean Moxley of Mexico.
Okay.
Yes. That's how popular and huge of a star he
Mm.
is and was, but he still is. He's a legend now, and same as Rey Mysterio, and I believe they have a title at this company called Crash in Tijuana, Mexico, with Perro Aguayo's face and Rey Mysterio's face,
Yeah.
because they're two legends that just
Mm,
I believe they wrestled when they were both young, back in the old day in AAA.
okay.
They wrestled at their very I think their very first match or something. They both were super young Rey Mysterio Jr., super young Perro Aguayo, young Moxley. Like I say, like if you want
Should
to
watch that.
compare,
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to compare the style and like his aggression, everything like that, it reminded me of Moxley, Perro Aguayo. But man, but he has a lot of like his dad, Perro Aguayo too, another legend. Yeah, it's just so much history. It has so much history, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're paying tribute to him too, and the team Perros del Mal.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm just so happy for everybody that's there, all my friends. I mean, I still
Yeah.
talk to Apollo Cruz too. He's my boy. I was just talking to him. He's injured.
Apollo.
Yeah, you talk
Apollo.
about tag team. You talk about tag team, and
Oof.
when you talk tag team, I remember one of your in WWE, one of the Usos, Jay Uso. Now he won the Royal
Jey Uso.
Rumble,
Royal Rumble winner.
Royal Rumble
Jey
winner,
Uso.
the
Royal
Yeats
Rumble winner.
man.
The yeet.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That is so. It's so awesome that because even like when I was there, he was doing yeet like
Mm.
way
Oh
before that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we like yo, what up, Boost? Yeet. What up, dog? Like yeah, like he was doing
Yeet.
it way before it. I'm glad he brought it out. I'm glad
It
he
caught
brought the
up.
yeet.
It caught
Yes.
up very fast.
And when I first saw the yeet, I'm like, oh, bro, that's pretty cool. Like you've always been saying that on the road and like, yo, yeet. What up, dog? Like, what up, Boost?
You know, in
Yeet,
Saudi,
Boost.
in Saudi, after the WWE finish, he do it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
15 minutes
15
for
minutes
eating.
eating. Just
Wow.
eating. I think
You know what? That's what happens when you're having fun and you just the crowd connects and they connect with you and I'm just so
yeah,
glad and I'm very happy for John and for Usos for both of them. I'm
yeah,
happy for both of them. Yeah, because they're so successful. And besides that, they're super cool. They're like you
yeah,
and me. They're like yeah
yeah,
they like to hang out. I was just hanging out with them a couple weeks ago. um, but yeah, it was they're so cool. They're down to earth, and yeah, if you get to know him and hang out with one of the Usos or both of them, they're just so funny.
this
They
one,
like to
yeah.
laugh, man. It's just so cool, and I'm just so happy for them. Naomi, I'm happy for her too. They're like family.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, you talk about the Mexican wrestling and all of these things. And this year, there will be announced that they will do pay-per-view in Mexico this year.
Uh, you know what? That was long talked about. Even when I was there as U.S. champion, doing media, we were talking about building a big pay-per-view for Mexico,
I remember
and
that.
yeah, I'm just finally, I'm very happy that they're doing it. I wish I could be a part of it. That would have been cool. But either way, I'm just so happy for WWE and Mexico that they're finally doing a pay-per-view there, and because there's so much talent undiscovered in Mexico City itself. Still, when I go over there, there's just so many talents, so much young talent,
Yeah.
moves that I haven't seen that you all haven't seen yet, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, they're just taking it to another level, and I'm just so grateful and happy for everybody, and I feel me going down to Mexico as US champion, it motivated so many people and young wrestlers that I keep getting approached on, like because
Mm.
of you I started wrestling, and it brings it just melts my heart, man, because I felt like I opened the doors too,
Yeah.
besides Ray opening the doors, Eddie Guerrero, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. opening the doors for us too. I feel like I had a part of that too. Going to Mexico too, having um, opportunity to talk to with fans. Now meeting wrestlers in Mexico, wrestlers in general too, like letting me know that because of you I started, and they do some of my moves, and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I don't get upset. I'm like, it just feels really I feel really grateful when they're doing a couple of my moves, and that, oh, I did it because of you, and like that's pretty cool. It just feels I feel grateful, and I feel very motivated for the young talent moving up, because there's so much talent right now, and again they're just doing so many things that I can't even do right now.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it's just
Next up, Coach
and I like
Samurai
helping.
also.
Yeah, and I like and down the road too, and I like helping too.
Yeah.
I help them with their character development. I help them with their move sets, their finishers, you name it. They ask me for advice. I give them everything I got, because I lived it through experience, and I lived I lived through even injuries too. I tell them be careful with certain moves, certain things you can do, certain things you cannot do, because every ring is different. The ropes, the ring.
It's true. Yeah.
So I always when they ask me, I always show them and teach them too. You gotta adapt, and Japan wrestling is different world. Canada, Europe,
Mm.
Saudi Arabia, WWE is different too. Um, there's just so much work. AEW, TNA, they're all different. You just everywhere where you go, you just have to adapt, and that's my advice to every young wrestlers that are starting. Um, Whatever it is, it's just adapt to your character that you want to be, and figure out who you are, and figure out how you can connect with the crowd. So that's I'm always
Yeah.
helping, and I'm always willing to help. Um, and I got a great opportunity. I think it was a couple years ago. Wow, 2 years ago already. I got to coach an NXT a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to help out young talent too, and now I see them doing big things in NXT, and now in on SmackDown. It's like, wow, it's pretty cool to see, you know. And
I think one of them is
again,
Carmelo. I think.
yeah,
I
and
see.
yeah,
I see this
Carmelo,
is
yeah.
something inspired from you. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a great dude. I got to train with him, and it's pretty cool to
Yeah.
hear from the team, from them saying,
Mm.
"Oh, we watched your stuff. We studied you." I'm like, "What? Okay, cool." So it's pretty cool to
Am I
hear, and
that old?
yeah, and it's good to see that
Yeah.
and two, with me, it's just like, man, the years just went by like days. It's just like, whoa, 2025 already,
Yeah.
and I'm still good to go. I just, the years, I don't even think about. I even forget my birthday too. So, yeah. So I just turned 38 in November, and I'll be
Yeah.
39 this November.
You're
So,
still young,
like,
my
but I still
friend.
feel great. I feel great.
Yeah.
That's what all that matters. Like the numbers, I just like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm gonna be 39 this year. Oh, but I still feel
Yeah.
great. I think like I'm in my 20s still. It's just like
I
I
still too
feel.
young.
Yeah,
Yeah, what you doing in ring that it's not the same age that what you're saying to us.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, but you know what? I wrestle smart too, because I want a longer career. I want to
Yeah.
walk. I want my neck to be okay. Of course, I'm more smart about preventing concussions. Always trying to limit myself and not overworking out too crazy like I did before. So I lived through experience. So that's why I have so much information, so much knowledge about living the wrestling lifestyle.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, and that's why I connect a lot with comedians, actors, singers, rappers, whatever, because they're on the road too. I mean, they're not bumping like us, but their lifestyle too, never being home, and either sacrificing sleep to go sightseeing or whatever, media, all this stuff, your media training, everything that you had to do to just to present yourself, portray yourself as that character, singer, rapper, whatever. You have to carry yourself too. Is a lot of pressure, especially when you're champion. Oh man, and when you're champion, or when you're top dog, or you're number one single or something on the album, it's just a lot of pressure too. And it's just hearing their stories too, and how they handle the pressure too, is like, wow, like you go through this too. Like, man, I hardly sleep. Oh my god, me too.
Mm.
Like, what do you do? Like, oh, so like we connect with that too. And again, it's just a lifestyle, the wrestling lifestyle. I love telling the young wrestlers about everything that I've been through, because this is where you're gonna expect. There's gonna be injuries. There's gonna be concussions,
Yeah.
but you have to work through it in the ring. It's not easy. We make it look easy, but at the end of the day, we're human. We get
Don't
beat
Yes.
try
up.
this at
Yeah.
home.
We get home. Yes, we're all excited. Yeah, we still amped up. But when we get home, we sit down. We're like, ooh, where'd this come from? Oh, where'd this come from?
My
Oh
neck.
man. So
The back pain is the
yeah,
worst
everything.
thing.
Yeah, everything.
Speaking
But
of rappers, what do you think about Travis Scott injuring Cody Rhodes?
oh man,
He slap
oh
him
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Look at Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I remember he had that tore pec,
Yeah.
but yeah, and that to me, man, that is a lot. I mean, I've never, knock on wood, never tore my pec. I feel bad for Apollo Cruz because he's
That
my
feels
friend, and
painful.
Mm,
yeah, I hear it's very painful. But
yeah.
man, just watching Cody Rhodes going through that match, and man, just mad respect. I believe not
The
only
way he appeared
me, the
that
whole world.
he do like
Yeah,
cinematic scene, like see
yeah,
my injury.
and I can feel his pain just slowly trying to
Yeah.
stretch,
Yeah.
taking off the
Mm,
jacket. I can
mm.
just imagine how much pain it was, and
I
I
felt
hear,
hurt when
yeah,
I
because I
saw it.
hear, I hear that a tear muscle is more painful than a broken bone, and I
Mm.
Oh.
broken I broken my tibia leg back in 2010, and yeah, I just felt a strong heat and frustration. That's it, and scared. That's what, because I've never broken a bone. That was my first time, so I freaked out.
Mm.
And but having a tore muscle, I did hear was a lot painful. But you always gotta be careful. I don't lift heavy anymore. I just always feel and listen to my body so much too. That's another thing too. I tell the young wrestlers, when you're training, when you're wrestling, or when you're even lifting in the ring, lifting in the gym or something, you feel something odd, stop. Always recover. Ice baths or ice or something. I just like, if you have an opportunity to do ice baths, I suggest you do it, because that's better than Advil or Tylenol.
I don't like
And
it.
I see you
I
train. Yeah,
know,
I see you
but
train with the Olympic
I don't like
champion.
it either. But trust me, it'll work. You're gonna thank me. Watch. I
Yeah.
know it's hard. It
Yeah.
sucks, but it does work. If you do it like every now, very little by little. I started baby steps. I didn't just
Mm.
jump in right away. I started baby steps with my feet a little bit, then from the waist. Sometimes when I don't feel like it, I just go from the waist down, or if I just go all out, I just jump in and like, oh, and I just stay in there and then just focus. It's all mental focus.
Uh, when you come to
But
Saudi, Mani, I see you
yep.
train with one of Mr. Olympia champion, the Saudi Abu Rabia. You train
Oh
it.
yeah, yes. I believe. What was his name?
Abu Rabia, his
Abu
name.
Rabia.
Arabia.
Yeah, Rabia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
awesome guy. Oh man, he gave me such an awesome leg workout. That was pretty cool. I
He's
didn't
so
want to. I
tough.
didn't. I didn't want to feel embarrassed, because I was like, oh, it's hurting. Oh, it's so hard. But I didn't. I don't want to. I don't want to feel like embarrassed. I'm like, man, I want to. I want to make sure he knows that I'm doing good. I want to. I
Yeah.
want to. I want to make a good impression.
I'm just as
But
strong as
See,
him.
see in his Snapchat, he said that he's small guy. This guy is small, but he weight a hefty things. That's what he's saying in his Snapchat
oh,
about
that's
you.
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cool thing, right after I worked out with him, the following week or day, he worked out with John Cena.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's
And I was like, whoa, I didn't even know he was there in town. That's pretty cool. I believe he was collecting an award, and awesome. And again,
Yeah.
huge respect for Cena, and he helped me a lot too. When I was in WWE, just asking him for advice, he never says no. He
yeah.
never says no. And when I thought he wasn't gonna watch my match, there's so many monitors in the back, so I didn't think he did watch my match. But no, he got me. He got me, pulled me aside, and like, yo, this is what you did. You got. I'm like, whoa, you did watch it. Okay, cool. So again, he never says no. But if you don't see him around, he's still gonna watch your match, and he's gonna help out. That's one thing that I appreciate about him. At the time I was there, he helped me a lot too. Same with Dusty Rhodes, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in
He helped
peace.
me a lot too. Went to display my lucha, the timings and everything. I just had so much information from Dusty and from Cena and Randy Orton too is awesome, cool dude, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's I miss it, but also too like I'm focused to see
You
what
explore
I
the
can do
world.
next.
You explore the
What I can
world.
do next.
Yeah.
Yeah, explore the
Yeah.
world more.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean I still gotta defend this baby.
Nah. Yeah. Don't remember me
We
again.
need to kick Noah France.
Let's do it.
Yeah. One guy here in our comments,
And
he's
I'll be
saying,
the
yeah.
manager here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
watching you.
Against him.
Yeah. One guy here in
Watching you,
comment,
just in case.
yeah, he asking that he want to see you against Walter or Gunther, that David versus Goliath.
Ooh, I would love that. I would love that because it'll be a war. It'll be hard hitting, high flying, you name it. I'm already thinking of the match already as you guys are talking. Gunther right there, me right in front of him, one on one, man, just hitting, displaying the best stuff and the best
Hard
of
hitting.
him, the best of me. Oh man, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy
He-
too, you know.
For
so-
me, yeah. For me, Gunther or Walter, he's one of the smartest people in all in this
I think
industry. Yeah.
he's the mold
Yeah.
of a
Yeah.
new wrestler.
You know, last week he do match against Akira Tozawa.
Tozawa.
Yeah, and you know Tozawa,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, Tozawa.
I
He don't have,
saw-
he don't have the big booking in WWE right now, but he give him good match.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I worked Tozawa too, and he hits hard. Too.
Yeah,
I
he's
think I
talented,
helped him
yeah.
out a little bit. Back in Dragon Gate USA, I think it was in Miami. My first contract with them, and I had the WrestleMania weekend, and I wrestled Tozawa that weekend.
Apollo that time that was
And,
there also.
It was a long time. It was back in what was it, 2012, 13,
Oh, long time.
2012.
I think
Yeah, it was
12.
a long time.
I
12,
think
yes,
12.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was pretty cool, man, because what Tozawa can do, I mean, he hits hard. You think he might look like he doesn't, but no, he does hit hard.
Yeah,
I like again Japanese wrestling, hard hitting,
yeah.
Hard
Strong
hitting.
style.
strong style. Yeah,
Knees.
Kenta, that's another guy too.
Oh,
man.
Kenta Kobe.
Okamura, another guy too that's hard hitting. But you know what? There's that safe stiff that I'm talking about. But yeah, Gunther is another guy that I would love to wrestle. There's so many people I want to wrestle that are in WWE right now. Everybody that I wrestled are there already. It's like, man, that's pretty cool. You know,
Let's go back.
Nah,
that'd be
never say
awesome.
never. Never say
Never
never.
say never.
Yeah.
Never say never. Man.
Last year you said your dream match is against Penta. Still you have the same answer or you change it?
No,
Yeah.
it's still the same. Yeah, same with Ray. No matter what status he's on, it doesn't have to be mask versus mask. I mean, I know he's taken his mask back in WCW, but it's just the fact of the match of me being in the ring with him too. Mad respect with Ray, and I've always wanted to wrestle Ray.
He wants it to beat Dominic. That's the problem.
Dominic too, another guy that's awesome. Every now and then I.
You know what,
wrestle him, but he's awesome.
yeah, I made
he's doing
Dominic.
good.
I made Dominic last year in Saudi in November, after our show. I go to him, yeah. I go to him and I talk with him. You remember last year you tell me Dominic is one of the most talented people in Latino wrestlers. You tell me that one that year. I come to his area. I tell him Kalisto or Samarai Soul. He said that you are one of the most talented Latino wrestlers. He said yes, I know.
What an arrogant boy.
He knows it.
But he's
Pretty
an
cool.
arrogant. Still an arrogant.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like last time I was training with him, when I was in Tijuana, he didn't have that full hair. He was barely training to start wrestling in WWE. So it was me, Ray, Dominic, I think Bailey, Sasha at the time. Yeah, we were all training in Tijuana, and yeah, like that's the last time we trained a little bit. Like, man, I would have loved to. Now that seeing how Dominic like evolved and got better and better. I mean, he has the greatest teacher of all time, Ray. Man, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So
Ah.
yeah, I mean, props to him too, man, and everything he's doing too. I'm very proud of Ray. And
There's people saying
you're
that,
right
yeah.
there, man.
People saying about Dominic that okay, he's more taller than Ray. He's more, more happy than Ray. But people say why you are doing the same style, the the high flyer style, while you are more happier than
Because
him.
he can do
Yeah.
it. my
Because
The-
he
friend.
can do it.
That's
Yeah,
what the
I was
people
gonna say
saying
that.
about
That's true.
yeah. That's what people saying about Dominic. But
You know
yeah,
what about Dominic? He's carrying himself. I don't. When I see Dominic, I don't see Ray. I see
Mm,
Dominic.
yeah,
yeah,
Right? It's just I believe he created his own shadow, his own legacy, and now he's taking it even more higher.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe more higher
He's
than
the
Ray.
luckiest guy in the WWE. He
Oh
was with
yeah.
Rhea, and after this now he's with Liv Morgan. he's,
There you go.
he's too
Oh, that's a
lucky.
good
Women wise,
story.
he's a lucky in a woman wise.
he's too lucky.
That's a good story, man.
yeah.
That guy. Oh, I can't wait to see what else he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said
I,
such a bad name right now. She's
yeah.
your friend, not Marcet Monnier.
Mercedes
Yeah.
CEO,
Monet.
Yeah. And
CEO.
yeah,
Yeah.
you was behind the ring when she's doing the debut in AEW.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, she invited me to her debut. I mean, besides being longtime friends and always guiding each other, helping each other, even with training and with everything. When I go training in Mexico, she came and she wanted to learn. So that's one thing why we connected because we both love to learn. And I never say no. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go train. All right, let's do this, let's do that. So so it's pretty cool because we always helped each other. And now she's super busy. I hardly ever see her,
yeah.
but yeah, I'm just very proud of her.
She's a
And
belt collector right now.
yeah, I mean, look at her. Yeah, so she's now growing more and more, and it was really awesome to see her debut. Me in the back there with her, and yeah, I just she's making history, so I'm very proud of her, and she's doing great, and
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
gonna keep growing. So
She's
yeah,
one of the best in the industry, in
there
yeah.
women
you go.
division. Yeah.
Even when Nawaf interviewed her, she was
Yeah.
Hmm.
very gracious with
Yeah.
her.
She's one of the best that I do interview. My interview with her just pop out in all the media because she was doing good with me.
There you go.
All people there when they ask her about not wrestling things, but I'm the only one who asked her about wrestling. She was pretty happy when listened to us that
Of
talking
course.
about wrestling.
Yeah, because we're here to talk about wrestling, everything. Yeah, besides our lifestyles and everything. I mean, we're human. We're all human. Everybody does different things. I love to work out every day. Like
Mm.
sometimes I just like watching Netflix or just eating. I love to eat. So
Netflix and chill, huh? Netflix
yeah,
and chill.
Netflix chill eating. I
Mm.
just yesterday I dropped. I love dropping off my packages to the UPS with my little
Mm.
scooter because it's like a nice little ride
I
outside.
see, yeah,
I
I
go,
see in the story. That's I think yesterday. I see,
yeah,
yeah.
and I always do that, but I never posted it. I'm like, well, it feels today's a good day. Like, let me see, like whatever. But just it's just something I like to do. It just helps me think. It helps me just be within nature. I love going outside. I can't be at home too much. I got used to being outside.
Yeah,
I see that when we were out in Jeddah last year, I think.
you're an
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
person,
we was
not
doing
a.
outside every day. I thought we were
Yes,
enjoying. Yeah, we were
I
enjoying.
love
Yeah,
it. I love it
yeah.
because
I'm a
I
home
feel
person, to be honest.
yeah.
Mhm.
I love being home too. Yeah, of course. I mean, who
Yeah.
doesn't? But like if like during the time when I think when the world shut, the
Mm.
COVID time, yeah, I'm like, oh, I need to do something because we were home, right? Stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of felt like the itch. Like I gotta go home or do something. I mean, I gotta go out or do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love. I always love staying busy. If it's even if I'm home, I'm always doing something. Either I'm in my office or there's my garage that I haven't finished. I still got there's so many unfinished projects at home still that I still need to work on. So there's always something to do. So I'm always either doing something at home or I'm outside.
Mm.
There's one
So
guy here.
yeah.
His name Abu Atallah in my chat. He asking
Hmm.
about who's your your hero that you are saying that I want to be like this guy or this is my model.
Mm. My hero. All right. In wrestling or in general?
Let's see the two. The
Oh,
also
wrestling?
yeah.
Of course. Uh, well, I've always idolized Eddie Guerrero. I
Rest
consider
in
him.
peace.
I could
Viva la
say,
raza.
Yeah, well, not only just that, Viva la Raza, I mean, he made that big, and also too connected with us, and he connected with everybody. His character and just seeing his story, his struggles, what he went through, and I connect with that too, you know, because like again, at the end of the day, we're all humans, and we all go through stuff. He had a
Mhm.
hard life, but he never thought in his documentaries, like he never thought he can go back because of his struggles and everything, but he managed to pull through, and he went back.
Yeah.
So in a way, that too creates hope. It creates also too, like I'm not the only one, you know. It creates that message to everybody. And Eddie Guerrero, I mean, he had that message, and
Yeah.
he still has that message that if you fight, you fight. You know, you can still, even when you feel like you're down, you feel nothing else is gonna happen. Like you feel like your world's going under. You know, there's always hope. There's
Yeah.
always, if you keep fighting,
There is one
fighting.
Eddie.
That's why I created lucha.
There is
You
one
just keep
Eddie.
fighting. And you know that's why I say lucha lucha. It's not just my saying too. It's just not for the kids, but it's also a reminder for myself.
Mm.
Lucha 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 lucha, fight fight fight. What am I doing? Keep fighting, keep fighting. Things will come. And Eddie Guerrero was inspiration too. Besides Rey Mysterio, because of his stature, his height, he did big things too, and that motivated me. That's one of the reasons too why I started wrestling, why I wanted to be a wrestler. Growing up watching Lucha Libre, El Santo, he's like the Rock of Mexico. Put it that way. He's a huge legend. Or Bret Hart, he's like a Bret Hart, or I'm trying to figure out what's another big legend. Oh, the Hulk Hogan. Oh, there you go. He's the Hulk Hogan of Mexico, El Santo. And
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah,
Hmm.
he was in movies and everything. I grew up watching his father, El Santo, because he's the junior or the son or the junior. But yeah, the original one, he was doing movies in the 1940s and 1950s, and yeah, like he was fighting mummies and vampires and stuff, but like this old, but it
Yeah.
was this black and white movies. But
Yeah.
he was a wrestler, and he wrestled monsters too. So that
Okay.
kind of like that's very awe inspiring. And to me, that's another guy I look up to too, is Santo, because he opened the doors for all of us too. And Blue Demon and all the wrestlers that came out in those movies, Octagon, uh, the
Octagon,
fir-
John. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
Jonathan,
Octagon. Yeah. Yeah. I watched one
yeah,
match. Octagon. Octagon versus Benta.
yeah,
Yeah.
Octagon versus Penta.
Yeah. It
That's
was
where
the
the
90s.
first story was told right there.
Yeah.
And there was never a junior, and they created their first junior.
Yes.
Same with Penta. And again, it's a funny thing because I I watched wrestling because of my grandma.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
She always wanted to be a wrestler. There's no wrestling connection in my family. I didn't grow up around wrestling. I have no uncles. Nobody. I just wanted to be a wrestler because of my grandma. We watched wrestling. We watched those movies, and she wanted to be a wrestler. And she told me one day, "I want to see you wrestle here in Mexico." And I told my grandma, "I want," because she gave me my first mask, my first wrestling, and it was an
Okay.
octagon mask, because I love
Right.
ninjas. I love Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles because they have all this stuff.
Everything. Yeah.
And yeah, and I just grew up around that. I wanted to be a ninja, and I love samurais, and
Mm.
because of their gladiator culture and their art, and they just look more like warriors. And yeah, because of my grandma, I became a wrestler. She passed away back in '95. She never got to see me wrestle, but when I went down in Mexico and wrestled in that same arena that she always went to, it's just, man, it was a good feeling, you know, because I created something that I created my grandma's dream, you know. And
Okay.
because of her, it's just like, wow, you know. I just wish she could be here right now. She could see everything, my
Rest in
titles and
peace. Rest in
everything.
peace for her.
Thank you. It's just, you know, to me, it's a motivation to keep going. It's a motivation not to give up, because the kids, they
Mm.
motivate me too. There are so many times I wanted to retire, especially after WWE and my health scare, everything that I went through. Um, the kids, There was one show real quick. I'll tell you. Mojo Riley. Mojo Riley. He was in WWE too, and an ex NFL player, the
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers, and he's such an man,
Now
such a
he's a
character.
manager, I think, for most of the wrestlers.
Yes, Paragon. He's helping me too with that. I'm also part of Paragon with him,
Yeah.
and now he does TMZ Sports, and he's
Mm.
really successful, high
Yeah.
energetic. He keeps me motivated, and because of him, there was a benefit show, called the Triple V Show. It was for the autism show, for the autism kids. The
Mm.
audience were nothing but kids and their parents. And
Okay.
right after WWE and my health scare and everything that I went through, Mojo called me up and say, "Hey, I know you told me you're ready for retirement and you already set your mind for retirement, but can you do me this favor? It's for the kids." You know what? Okay, I'll do it for the kids. And that was it. I was already set. That's my final show. I'm done. And when I get there, my tag team partner was one of the kids, and we practiced an entrance. His name was Joe, and he was dressed as the greatest showman, but he was called the greatest Joeman. And
Okay.
we had the same outfit, the same. I went to a Halloween store, a Party City here in Orlando, Florida, where they sell costumes and everything. And I saw the same costume, like, let me buy it so we can look alike. And
Yeah.
man, he was just so happy. I taught him a little bit because they get scared of the noise, like some of them. Oh well, my tag team partner was a little bit scared of the noise, so he had like I guess like earmuffs. So
Yeah.
I'm hitting the ground. You see, I'm preparing him because I'm also a special ed teacher on the side.
Oh,
So
okay.
I teach that too. So I've dealt with all of them, and I've experienced teaching. So I'm teaching
Hmm?
my tag team partner hitting the mat. You see this? This is gonna be louder. I'm gonna take a bump, okay? It's just so you can be ready for the noise. So I'm teaching them too, just to be prepared for loud noise because some of them they get scared because it's loud.
Yeah.
So so right before the show, I'm preparing all of them, like, and especially my tag team partner, like how loud it's gonna be. And we did the match. He just got in for the hot tag. He got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we won. He was so happy, crying. The sister, the family of him was crying, and it was just so happy. And all of the kids started saying "Lucha, Lucha." And I'm like, Mojo, come here,
I
Mojo.
don't need to
And I'm
retire
like,
anymore.
because of you, oh,
I'm
I'm
not
coming
retired.
back. Thank you because of them. The Triple V
Mm.
show, they made me want to come back. I'm like, and the fans, and now wherever I go, there's still that little doubt in the back of my mind, like, should I retire or not? Should I stay? Should I do something else? But every time I go to the show, the kids, I'm like, okay, thank you, because of you, I'm here, I'm back, and that's my motivation. I believe they're my heroes. That if that answers your question, the
Yeah.
kids, the fans, they're my heroes because of them, I would not be here. I would be retired. I would have been probably going back to special ed teaching. Yeah, I mean, I would have, of course, done some other more projects, something else different. But if if that answers your question, I believe besides the wrestlers I looked up to, my heroes now are my fans because without
Oh.
them, I would not be here.
Shout out for everyone that you mentioned. Also, shout out for Mojo. Mojo,
Shout out to
we have the
Mojo.
same.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout
We
out
have the
to
same blood.
Mojahideen.
Mojo.
We got the same blood. He's Arab.
Yes. Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta bring
Yeah,
them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so
Yeah.
weird. For real.
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah,
need
I'm
to.
surprised you don't. I'm surprised you don't bring them.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he's too busy. I think about TMZ or and these things.
Nah, I'm sure he can make time. He even asked me one time.
Okay,
He's like, "Yeah,
we
that
should call
sounds so
Aziz.
cool."
We should call Aziz. Aziz, bring
Aziz,
bring
bring
him.
Mojo.
Yeah, bring Mojo. We
Yeah,
Yeah.
need him back.
There's one guy here asking about your cutting in 2021.
2021.
Yeah, that you the body
Oh,
cutting
my
and
cut.
yeah.
I was told it was COVID cuts. I'm like, okay. I mean, whatever the media says. I mean, media says everything. I mean, there's so many things they say, and like I just we. It's funny because we either like when there's like rumors or whatever, like we look at each other, we laugh. I'm like, oh my, I can't believe people are eating this lie. I'm like, why? It's just funny. But at the end of the day, like people want to believe what they want to believe. There's half truth, there's half false. So there's a lot of tweaks to whatever the media says. Just people want to be entertained. You know, people want they like drama. They like yeah, they just want to be entertained. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we know the real truth. I mean, we don't want to say the real truth if you know one of them gets hired or something like that. And maybe it wasn't, or you know, we don't want to give false hope too. You know,
Yeah.
even if it is true, whatever it is, we just still, you know, we
Yeah.
just let it be. We let it be because, like, all right, cool. We just,
Yeah.
all right,
There's one guy.
whatever.
His name Rashid here. He asked also, but before your cut, that there's one transform in your body. You know you have
Yes.
more
You
muscles and yeah,
transformed your
yeah,
body. That's
Well,
what he means about the
yeah,
cutting, not
yeah,
well,
yeah,
the
yeah.
well, I'll tell you this. Well, it was in 2000. When did it shut down? 2020,
20,
right?
2020, yeah.
yeah, 2021,
So
March
in
2020.
2019, the last week of December, I got hurt. I had a little ligament tears on my shoulder, so I was out. Either way, I was stuck at home. So I didn't need surgery. I just needed some time to heal. And of course I was going crazy because I'm always on go, go, go. So I was driving myself crazy. So what am I gonna do? So on top of that, what helped me too, I changed my whole eating habits, my lifestyle. Another story because my wife got that's another big story. She was misdiagnosed with a brain tumor. That was not true. After the fourth
Thank God.
doctor, yeah, thank God. After the fourth doctor, we just changed her diet. She was gluten allergy. I'm like, oh, it's just the gluten, so there's no brain surgery. What are you doing? Yeah, come on, doctors, what the hell? But you know what? That changed me too. Like, so we went home and I told my wife, I'm injured. You need a new diet. So hey, I'll do it with you. Let's
Let's
throw
die
away.
together.
Yeah, let's try it together. Let's throw away everything, our food that we have that's inflammable. We'll go gluten free. Like, let me try it.
Okay.
So 3 days of juicing, protein, whatever. We just bought like juices, and oh, it was so hard. But I had no idea how addicting sugar is. It is
Yeah.
very addicting. Oh my god!
Now
But
I'm cutting sugar.
oh, it is so addicting. Everything, the sugar and everything. So after that third
Sugar
day,
free.
I'm also sugar free.
yeah,
Sugar
sugar
free
free.
drink. Good
There's
memory.
still, I know, right? There's still the sodium, so there's sodium. But you know what? And we changed our diet. She got better, and what happened with me? And I'm like, hmm, it's 4 a.m. I have so much energy. Well, I'm gonna go run. Let me go run. It's 4:30. I'm like, whoa, the gym opens at 5 a.m. Like, huh, I still have so much energy. Well, let me go to the gym. I came back, I ate my meal, and I'm like, wow, I still have so much energy. Let me go back
Yeah.
to the gym. So I went, yeah, because I mean, I couldn't
Isn't
do
it
anything.
caffeinated or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I didn't realize changing my diet. Like, wow, my knees don't hurt. Oh, my back doesn't hurt.
I
Oh,
got more
that,
energy right
yeah, I
now.
have more energy. So I was a little crazy. I was working out 6 times a day, but
Whoa.
I spread out my workout. I wake up cardio, and then I then weights, and then whatever my leg workout or arm, whatever it is. And I was, for the first time ever in my life, I was jotting down my macros, my calories, my carbs, and I had a certain number where to meet. So once I kept that going, consistency, I what I did, I never looked in the mirror. I was imagining and manifesting what my body was gonna look like. And right before going back to WWE, I finally looked in the mirror and I'm like, is that me? I'm like, what the? Whoa! Where are these abs coming? Yeah, because I did it
Yeah.
on
It
purpose.
was an 8 pack, I remember.
Oh man, I've never had an 8 pack before, but it was so hard. And when I had the picture on my Instagram, I was so dehydrated. I'm like, baby, hurry up, take the picture.
You'll never finish it, huh? You'll never finish it.
Oh, I was hangry. I was dehydrated. I was cramping. Like and many of my peers, my coworkers at that time, when I came back, I'm like, "Hey, Manny, what are you taking? I'm like, test me all you want. I'm not taking it. I just changed my diet. I just went gluten free with my wife." But I'll tell you this: it wasn't easy. It was hard work. I was always hangry, cramping, dehydrated. But I'll tell you this: when it's because I was super lean. When I was
Mm.
hitting the ropes to come back, oof, everything was hurting
Feel it
because
in the
being
bone,
super
huh?
lean, yeah, being super lean hurts. You need some fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how John Morrison does it because he's always
Oh.
super lean. I'm like, man, he's props to him. Like it's just it.
Darby
Oh,
Allen right now. Oh,
oh my, for real,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I just don't know how they do it because it hurts. Even taking a bump hurts more. I need some fat. I need a pizza or
I
burger or
can give you
something.
some.
I need something to
Ah,
cheat me.
you know, right now I'm okay. I'm okay. I have some fat. Yeah, no six pack right now. Maybe four,
Now you have still. I
four
see
and a
it.
half,
I see it.
four
You
and a
still
half.
have.
You still look good, my friend.
There you go. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, it's hard, but I reached the level I never thought I could, and I'm just glad I did it, and I'm kind of regretful in a way. I should have done a photo shoot. I should have done this, but my wife, she's a photographer, so she did my photo shoot for me. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. So all right, so at least I got some photos. Me, like, hey, what are you taking? Is that Photoshop? And I love the fact, oh, here, Photoshop this, and I said, oh, okay, okay, yeah. So a lot of people, hey, Photoshop, right? Hey, Photoshop. Okay,
Mm.
is
Ah.
this Photoshop? Ah. I thought it was pretty cool, fun, and I surprised myself. I never thought I could reach that level, and I'm
Everyone was
telling
surprised
myself,
when you come back. Everyone was surprised when you do it.
ooh,
You come back. Oh, this Callisto. What happened?
ooh,
Huh? What happened to him?
ooh. You never know. Yes, you never know. I'm working. I'm working really hard. Working my butt off too to just make more rounds out there. Travel more around the world, making some noise. You never know. I mean, I would love to pop out in any TV. Could be TNA, could be
Mm.
AEW, could be New
Yeah.
Japan, could be anything.
Yeah, that's my question also.
WWE.
Yeah. What is your plan for this year, 2025? You are now in the third month of the year. We still have like 9 months in
You
this year.
wrestled in Chile this year.
Yes, my plan is to go back on TV this year. Anything,
Okay.
anything, anything. It could be, I mean, I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself just to make more noise, to
I,
connect more with my fans, more projects that I have in mind that I want to do to connect more with my fans. There's so many things I want to do right now, but I like keeping people by surprise. I don't
I'm
like. You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna I'm gonna manifest you versus Mustafa Ali in Impact.
Oh, okay. My old
TNA,
rival, my
nothing
old
back.
Chicago rival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Chicago versus Chicago. Yeah.
Chicago.
Who's the hometown hero?
The
It's
hometown here.
Manny.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's now the
because
booker.
I know, right? He
Yeah,
can see. I
Mini
mean,
Booker.
Ali, me and him go way back.
Yeah.
Since I started in Chicago, I wrestled with him many times, and I've been with him in many shows. I see what he can do, and I've seen what I know his history. I know his life. He knows mine. He knows what I've been through. I know what he's been through. I know he's a former cop too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, success to him, more success, and he's doing great. I would love to have a one-on-one with him to see who's a hometown hero because he's I mean he's displaying himself as a hometown hero of Chicago, but hey, I'm a Chicago made luchador, man.
Oh.
Yes.
You know?
Mustafa
So
Ali, you have your opponent. Your next opponent is here.
Yeah, yeah. We need to see it in Impact.
Yeah.
yeah,
TNA, not
I would
Impact.
love that. Chicago made luchador here versus Ali. Chicago home hero that he called himself. That's great. That's great for him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, more success and respect to Ali.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's another Chicago guy
CM
by the
Punk?
name of Gringo
Ah.
Loco.
Who's
Gringo
that?
Loco.
I don't know him to be
Gringo
honest.
Loco.
I
He
don't know.
uh he's in DDT right now in Japan.
Ah,
He's making
okay.
waves in GCW.
Yeah.
Um he's pretty good. He's have a long history with him too.
I
He
watched
was-
him in GCW. He's very
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
wrestler.
I'm glad he's finally getting out there. He's finally making noise, and he's a big talent too. Awesome
Mhm.
talent. He's been through a lot also, and yeah, we just go way back. Lince too. I used to tag with Lince in Chicago, Cicero
Mm.
Stadium with Impact used to run. Well, I don't know. I think they still run,
Yeah.
but yeah, with just so much history in Chicago that people don't know about that I think people should know.
Yeah. See, this is my last question now I will ask. It's not a question, but we will do like TikTok trend that we will build one. We will build wrestler. Okay, I will ask
Alright.
you the best wrestler in this category, like this thing, like
Okay.
who's the best mic skills on these things. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it fast. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. The best mic skill.
Perro Aguayo.
Who?
Perro Aguayo.
First time I heard about this wrestler, to be honest with you. Okay.
Perro Aguayo.
Very
That's
aware,
the
yeah.
guy I was talking about that passed away.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
legend.
yeah. Okay.
Perro Aguayo.
Best entrance.
Undertaker.
Oh.
Still,
Okay.
I'm a king
After
person. To be honest.
after Undertaker, I like Finn Balor's.
Okay. Okay.
The old one or the new
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new
the
one,
Demon.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Very bad for me.
Okay.
You know what? Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stopped you.
Yeah.
Another best entrance that I saw, it was the Ascension.
Yeah, it was
In
amazing.
NXT.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
NXT.
That's good. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good. Okay.
Total outweighs.
Okay. Best
Yeah,
character.
no.
Best character.
Best character?
Yeah.
Oof. You got me stuck here.
Need help?
A little bit. I was gonna say Eugene. I don't know why I'm thinking
That's weird.
Eugene. Santino, Eugene.
Santino,
Dwight
okay.
the Clown.
Ah, you're a comedy person. You
comedy
want
person.
that
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
character.
characters.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our
Best.
truth
yeah.
right now.
Best gear.
Ooh, best gear. Oh man.
I remember Rey
Okay.
Mysterio's Wolverine.
Rey
was
Mysterio's-
amazing. What
Yes.
was amazing?
Rey Mysterio's. Why? Because of his Marvel DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Combinations.
Okay. Best finisher.
Best finisher.
Yeah.
RKO. Randy Orton.
And the last thing, best tag team partner.
Best
Lance
tag team
Hedera.
partner? Oh man, I will have to say Sin Cara.
Oh.
Why? Because when I first started with him, we just clicked together. You have to keep in mind we're two. You said tag team partner,
Yes.
not tag teams. So tag
Mm.
teams, that's us three, me, Lince, and Gran Metalik. But I will say Sin Cara, second
Okay.
version
And
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
in NXT.
Last
Yeah,
thing,
it was amazing.
best charisma.
Ooh, best charisma. Oh, R-Truth.
That surprised me. That surprised me. That surprised me.
R-Truth.
Amazing.
That's the right.
R-Truth has the best charisma ever, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I
I
love
thought
that.
about this one.
The Rock. you
There you go.
mean The Rock? Dwayne The Rock? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That.
Oh,
okay,
Dwayne Rock Johnson.
this is the wrestler he built. He's the best package that he built. Samurai Soul. Okay, makes you have anything to ask him?
No, it was amazing an interview, and
Oh no,
I had
thank
fun.
you. I know I'm
Man,
gonna forget something to talk about. Watch, it always happens to me. I'm like,
We will do it. We'll do it next year.
We'll do it next year.
Awesome, please.
Man, I want to thank
I'm
you.
ready.
To see, maybe people not know, but what happened in private, what happened in DMs, but I'm really thankful for you. That when I ask you for doing the interview, you don't say what will be the interview, what you will ask. You just tell me, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
in. Just ask
yeah.
anything. I'm ready.
And
Because I'm filled with knowledge and I'm filled with so much information that I'm ready for any question.
and thank you for being with us for the second year. Samurai the Soul, aka
Oh.
Kalisto, aka
Thank
the
you.
SBW tag team champion. that we will lose this day.
Yalla, yalla.
Yalla.
Thank you, man. Thank you for all being with us. See you next episode in Saturday. Nawaf with you.
Yes.
Mixo. Goodbye, guys.
Bye. Lucha.
Bye.